over them. And this happens over and over and over and over again. And I think Israel is getting tired of it. But instead of doing what they should have done, which was just repent of their sins, they said, no, maybe we can sin and have the good life too if we have a big government to protect us. That's my theory. Don't know if that's what they were thinking, but I suspect that it was. They wanted to live life in any old way they want, but they also were tired of being oppressed, so they thought maybe a big government would protect them from that, when really what they should have done is just repent of their sins and trust God to protect them. Well, anyway, tyrants often use safety, or the promise of safety, as a means to get control over the people. Did you know we actually got our Constitution here in America because of people trying to scare Americans into adopting the Constitution? Now, our federal government today has gotten so big that when we look at the Constitution, we think that that gives us a very small government. And I would love to go back to obeying the Constitution. But actually, in that day, there were many people who thought the Constitution actually gave the government too much power. So those in favor of the new Constitution, they tried to use fear to get people to adopt the Constitution. For example, Patrick Henry, no relation to Matthew Henry, Patrick Henry is the one who said, give me liberty or give me death, right? He saw what was going on, and he wasn't buying it. During the time when our Constitution was being debated, Patrick Henry was actually one of its chief opponents. By the way, so was Samuel Adams, who was another one of my favorite founding fathers. But listen to what he says about those who are trying to scare people into adopting the Constitution. By the way, listen to how he describes the good life. This is what Patrick Henry says, quote, "Consider our situation, sir. Go to the poor man. Ask him what he does. He will inform you that he enjoys the fruits of his labor under his own fig tree, with his wife and children around him in peace and security. Go to every other member of society. You will find the same tranquil ease and content. You will find no alarms or disturbances. Why then tell us of dangers to terrify us into the adoption of this new government?" Patrick Henry knew that governments like to create fear in order to grow their power.